have child-friendly laws, we will definitely need, like many other countries have set up, what are called child protection units. Along with child protection courts, you have what are called CPUs, child protection units, where the moment an adult commits any kind of crime, sexual, physical, any kind of crime on a child considered as below 18, that case goes directly to the child court. And
so
an entire police system takes over, which is called the CPU, which stays with the child.
But we seem so far from that.
Why should we be?
I mean, but the fact is that we are. I want to go back to Aradhana. Aradhana, you've spoken about how that was the day in 1990 that you lost your freedom. How have you coped in these 19 years, in a sense, with that loss of freedom? 4 years, or of course, after the incident, you knew Ruchika, you remained close to her, you were her bulwark of strength, in a sense. Do you still believe in the judicial system?
Frankly speaking, I'm pretty disappointed, and I had full faith, and I waited till 19 years, but seeing Rathod smiling out, I just could not believe it, because it didn't solve the purpose of pursuing this case so far. As I told you, no girl can feel secure and protected in this country if people like Rathod are bailed out and they're moving on the streets like that. Everybody knows today this country, Ruchika died because of him. He created the circumstances, he had the family, but no action has been taken against him. Had some action taken against him in 90 or 91, Ruchika must not have died. And even after that, when we pursued this case, we wanted to make sure that this case should make an example. But no, there's nothing like that. I don't think any girl can boldly stand against police officers after this kind of bad example set in them.
Aradhana, now the fact is that in this case, the CBI did not charge Rathod with abetment to suicide. But you knew Ruchika after this incident happened to her. Tell us something about what happened to her mental state after this happened to her.
Yeah, but in CBI court, Rathod was charged with Section 306. It was dropped by High Court. So CBI did charge him with that, abetment to suicide.
But tell us about her mental state. What happened to her after this incident took place?
Yeah, Ruchika, when her family was harassed, she was expelled from school, and her brother was beaten badly and accused in false cases. She felt that Rathod did the mistake, but I paid for him, because our freedom was gone and we were living life in fear, and she was always depressed. And I saw her before this incident. I saw her as a very smiling and very sweet girl who makes me laugh, and we used to laugh all the time. But after this incident, the smile was gone. She was always crying, or she was depressed. Every time there is one or the other thing that Rathod was doing to her family that made her depressed. She wanted to start a new life at some point of time, but Rathod never let her do that. One day her stones are thrown on her house. Another day the goons are in front of her house talking loudly bad things. And third day there is a threatening call. After a month there is her brother was taken into accused cases. I mean, he was accused in the cases. So she never lived in peace after this incident was registered. So we stood boldly against Rathod, but what we got in return is just harassment. And my friend is no more today. So I mean, a girl who was just 14 years old, she went through a lot of mental trauma within these 3.5 years. And such a bold and lively girl, she gave up her life because the circumstances were made such. So Rathod is made her life hell. And also for 19 years we lived life of hell because of him. But for what? For 19 years we lived a life of hell. We and my family, we got all this harassment. But for what? Just to see him go out of the court smilingly, bailed out. Not even a single day he was put into the jail. For this day we have spent all these 19 years.
And among the more creepy things, Kirti wasn't thanking his wife. I mean, I don't know. It was just creepy.
I mean, it was creepy, and the fact that he just walks out like that,
court lets him go on bail. He gets time because he is going to appeal. So what? Put him in jail.
Yeah, it is shocking. I'm told Ram Jethmalani, who actually sort of earned a lot of outrage among a lot of us for defending Jessica Lal's killers, also joins us now. Mr. Jethmalani, this is a case that you've been tracking, though of course you're not legally involved in it. Do you not believe that there could have been a case made here for abetment to suicide?